Just a few years ago, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink called Bitcoin an index for money laundering, and fast forward to today and BlackRock is getting involved with crypto. Well, not just getting involved, but taking over the entire industry, just like they have taken over basically every other industry in the past. Watch what they do, not what they say. When it comes to the world's largest asset manager, they have been taking a lot of action, yet most people are still sitting on the sidelines asking if Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is here to stay, when it is obvious. And BlackRock was formed by CEO Larry Fink in 1988 in New York City, and now it's the world's largest asset manager with $10 trillion currently in its portfolio. BlackRock has its hands in almost everything, and I really mean it. For example, when it comes to the media, BlackRock, along with Vanguard, another powerful giant, are the top owners in Time Warner, Comcast, Disney, Fox, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, CNBC, CNN. It is absolute insanity. They also are some of the largest shareholders in the world's most important companies, including Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Alphabet, Tesla, United Health Group, Johnson & Johnson, Berkshire, and the list goes on. Even back in 2008, the US government called upon BlackRock to fix the mess and have BlackRock manage the toxic assets that were owned by firms such as Lehman Brothers, Bear Stearns, and Freddie Mac. As you can see by now, BlackRock really owns the world, and of course they are putting their hand into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And a few days back, BlackRock announced a partnership with Coinbase to offer crypto for institutional investors through Coinbase Prime, and this was a very big deal because when it comes to these big institutions, they want to buy crypto, but it's not so easy for us. We just go on an exchange, buy $1,000, $5,000 worth of Bitcoin or crypto easy, but with these large institutions that want to invest millions, hundreds of millions, they need liquidity. They need execution, and they need a safe place to store their crypto, so there is a lot of money sitting on the sidelines. Trillions of dollars from institutions. But they don't really have a way of investing, but they will now, and not only this, but shortly. Bitcoin Private Trust, this is huge, and they stated, despite the steep downturn in the digital asset market, we are still seeing substantial interest from some institutional clients. So when it comes to BlackRock, the main focus in the beginning is going to be Bitcoin. It is the most liquid asset in the crypto space, and I'm sure in the future we'll see Ethereum and other altcoins. But to begin, Bitcoin will be the big daddy, and you may think this is the first time we're hearing about BlackRock publicly getting involved in crypto, but that is not the case. You know MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, Bitcoin bull, the company that has been buying billions in Bitcoin? Well, who do you think is one of the largest shareholders in MicroStrategy? Well, you guessed it, BlackRock. BlackRock is the fourth largest holder of MicroStrategy, and we can also see that Vanguard is number 2. Remember what we said earlier, watch what they do now, what they say. These companies aren't going to come out and say, hey guys, go ahead, buy crypto, invest in blockchain. No. They are going to put their money into space, eat up a large percentage of the market, and then they will push the narrative. And I was very surprised to find out that BlackRock is not actually the number 1 company when it comes to Bitcoin and blockchain investments. I was very surprised to find out that Alphabet Google actually leads all other firms when it comes to blockchain investments. Alphabet Google coming in at number 1 with investments in companies such as Fireblocks, Dapper Labs, Voltage, and Digital Currency Group. We can see BlackRock over here at number 2 with investments into companies such as Circle, who is behind us, FTX, Anchorage Digital, and we can see other massive players, Morgan Stanley, Samsung, Goldman, PayPal, Microsoft, and the list goes on. These are the world's biggest companies. They basically run the world, yet there are still people asking the question, is Bitcoin and crypto here to stay? When the answer is obvious, but here's the thing, these companies aren't going to come out and say, hey guys, Bitcoin, crypto, blockchain, it's amazing. Go ahead and buy it. They're not going to do that. Instead, they're going to build their positions, as we can see with the actions. They are investing billions of dollars into the industry, and then eventually one day when they have a large enough position, then they will push Bitcoin and crypto and blockchain technology to their clients, but by that time it's going to be too late. But for those of you that are paying attention and watching what they do now, what they say, you understand that the time to start investing is right now.